Hey, okay. I'm glad we started with a little moment of space because today is about loneliness and being single. So a lot of us regard being single as almost like an insult or a defeat. I know for myself, I'm a bachelor, so sometimes I'm dating and my morale is kind of high and I think, people like me. Gosh darn it, people like me. And then I'm alone for a long period of time or a short period of time. The short periods of time are fun because I can get back to like eating nachos while having a big napkin, which looks dumb, tucked into my shirt while watching, Mad Men or something on Netflix. Typical like not super presentable stuff that I enjoy. We all have our little weird habits that we enjoy doing. I can go exercise whenever I want. I can go run out with my dog. There's a lot of freedom to being single. But then if we're single maybe for a long time, or maybe if we feel like we're single for a reason, something's wrong with me, I'm not in good shape, I'm not charming, I'm old, I'm too young, I'm too this, I'm too that, I'm not enough this, I'm not enough that, then we take being single as kind of a message from the world, the universe, the phenomenal world, society, our friends, our community, as something being wrong with us. So here's a little reminder for all of us, whether we're in a relationship and it's happy, whether we're in a relationship and it's troubled or difficult, whether we're in a relationship that's happy but also confusing at times, or whether we're alone and we're loving it, or alone and not loving it and wishing we were someone. In any of those cases, we are fundamentally alone, and that is not bad. We are all interdependent. We are all connected like every atom, but like every atom, there's space between us. So unlike the Jerry Maguire "you complete me" notion, love is still two souls connecting and having a spark. And that's delightful. Appreciation can happen there, but appreciation only happens with a little bit of distance. And no matter how close we are, we never fuse into one sort of amorphous blob of togetherness. It's always a dance, and that's what's delightful about a dance. Dancing alone, as we know, can be very fun too. You can be dorky and silly and dance in front of the mirror, or you can go out and be dorky and silly and dance with your friends. So whether you're alone or with someone, enjoying it or not, Maitri. We did a whole video on Maitri, Maitri, but basically it means loving kindness, not just self-acceptance, but making friends with yourself, with your big, full, difficult, dorky heart. And that can be really hard. We can practice it through meditation, through dedicating the merit of our days and our meditation practice to other people. But we also just can do it by going on hikes alone, by reading a book by the river, by just spending some quality time alone, by eating good food alone. So now, as promised, here's a long list. Now that we got all that meaningful stuff out of the way, here's a long list of things that are great about being single. So remember, if you're single, it's a chance to get to celebrate your own life, your freedom, your space, and appreciate that time, whether it's going to be forever or just briefly or in between. So, number one, boring can be good. You can make friends with the boredom and settle into it, so it's no longer a tense, hot boredom. You can breathe with the boredom. We don't always need entertainment to fill us and distract us. Sometimes boredom can allow us to finally relax, like being in a sauna slightly too long. When I'm single, I can get more work done with less guilt. I don't have to explain why I love to work so much. I can exercise more, as I mentioned. It can be cheaper, much cheaper. I hear myself blab a lot less. When I'm alone, often I can go hours at a time without hearing myself blab. And blabbing is fun, but it can also be sort of mindless. There can be a lot less drama. There can be a lot less planning. When you're in a relationship, it's complicated. You have to plan everything. Loneliness itself, like the sound of a shakuhachi, the Japanese flute, can be romantic and fun. Sleeping alone. I'm 6'3". Sleeping alone is heaven. I'm big. I can spread out. And I think we're out of time. So thank you so much. And this is an invitation to enjoy and revel in your singlehood and not just regard it as an insult from the universe. And if there is something that you feel like is wrong with yourself in an objective way, then if you can, work on that and effect change you'd like to see in yourself. All right. Thank you so much.